Hello, a very good day, everyone. My name is Jeph Prince. Uh, it's a pleasure for me to be here at the People's Forum, Uganda. I want to thank the organizers of the People's Forum for giving me this opportunity. Now, I just wanted to make a comment about what is happening in the country, especially in regard to the African child. Now, remember, June 16th, I'm doing this, we are doing this recording on 15th. Today is, what? Wednesday. Wednesday, 15th June. The Day of the African Child is tomorrow, June 16th. And I'm seeing here that the theme, let me see, for this year's event is eliminating harmful practices affecting children. Okay? Eliminating harmful practices affecting children, the African child, that is. And they want us to do, to follow up on the progress of the policy and practice since 2013. And I'm told the national celebration is in Butaleja. I don't know where the continental celebration is going to be done, but anyway, that's a by the way. The reason for having come here to the People's Forum is about the events that have been happening, especially among children lately. You are all aware, we saw the video of the Lubiri Midland bus saga. But let me tell you, as Lubiri was happening, there was an event organized in broad daylight in Mbale town, in the presence of the police and all other authorities. This was I think it was called the Elgon Festival. Probably this is going to be the third of the kind, where girls, and we're talking about minors, were paraded in broad daylight and they were stripped naked by the organizers. We're talking about the nudity of the African child. They were naked, their breasts were out, and they were dancing around. And I'm told the organizers were claiming that this was the Masaba culture. Now, I am a son of that land, of the Elgon land. Ndumu Masaba, namile bulambuli, mu village Yebuta. Undressing women or girls has never been the turf of the African, of the Bagesu culture. The circumcision culture, that is, whether the circumcision or whatever other culture, whatever dancing. I have been a very active member of the cultural practices since my primary days, doing all those dances up to the national level. There is no song, culture, or practice in Masaba land that involves exposing the breasts of the girl child. Now, what happened in Mbale was, it was terrible. These girls, minors for that matter, paraded before the public, before the cameras, before the social media, and they were busy entertaining the revelers. I don't know, but this is my appeal to all the government officials, to Sauti. I think you have a line, where people can call, and you people are in charge of addressing the issues affecting the children, to the Minister of Gender, and to the district authorities, and of course the organizers. We want to send a humble appeal to you that this practice of dehumanizing the girls of Masaba land under the guise of culture must stop, and it must stop immediately. undressing women has never been the culture of Bamasava. It has never been, and it will never be. You are trying to transform it into something else, but we believe that transformation should follow civilization. I want to call upon all the responsible stakeholders to come out in the public and condemn this act. I'm calling upon the parents of these children. I'm calling upon associations of schools, old students associations, Namale High School, Masaba SS, Nabongo Secondary School. I'm calling upon the church leaders. The church leaders, please don't just preach on the pulpit. Display this on your social media handles and discourage this practice. I happened to give a call to the organizers, and they looked actually very reluctant and actually unbothered about what happened, claiming that we, the Bamasava, need to revise our notes and to include the fact that girls should be paraded naked in the public. Now, this is very alarming. I have the audio, I want to call upon everybody to come out and condemn this act. It is wrong. It is not acceptable in this civilized world. The Bamasava, the only people who undress are the candidates who are going to be circumcised, and that happens in a kind of covered setup where men they surround this candidate, they circumcise them, and immediately they are covered. They dress, This happens to boys. It has never happened to girls. So my appeal to you, all the stakeholders, this is the People's Forum. Please leave in the comments. Let's have your views. But I want to call upon all the parents and everybody in the public, the media houses. We need to condemn this act. It has never been an act of the Bamasava. These people are trying to tarnish our reputation, and we are not going to allow that. May the Lord bless you. I believe that those of you who are going to be there in Butaleja to celebrate the Day of the African Child, undressing women is a harmful practice that happened last week under the watch of authorities, under the watch of the police, under the watch of big people in government. We are condemning this, and I believe this should be addressed. This should be addressed. It should stop. Minister of Gender, please need to intervene in this. The Ministry of Education. These are not the practices we are going to promote in schools. I believe that education covers the cultural setup. This has never been the Bamasava culture. I want to call upon everybody who is involved. Please, let's come out into the public. If we are silent now, this thing is going to be transformed into the normal. And before you know it, it will be normal for girls to walk naked on the streets, beginning in Mbale, and then it will go all over the country. You understand? So I want to call upon all of us. Let's reject this. May the Lord bless you. Thanks for your time. May God bless you.